Good afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, let's get up. Let's get started right away. Let's get up and let's do some singing. Come on, let's sing. Let's get our singing on.
All righty, here we go.
All creation, God is creator, makes all things new, and God needs us to shine His light as me, as you, so use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
Carla Dominguez. Thank you, Carla Dominguez. Thank you, Reverend Mary Morgan. Thanks to all of you and your beautiful voices and beautiful energy. Happy Thanksgiving. We have so much to be grateful for. I'm Reverend Gregory Toole, and wow, so good to be here for my first Thanksgiving Eve service with all of you. The first of many, I know. And we have so much to be thankful for. One of the things we have to be thankful for is we're not going to do a whole set of announcements. However, in our deep gratitude, there is one announcement that I could not let us go without, because it's about our gratitude. It's about taking our gratitude and sharing the good that we have. So I'm going to call Jan Mintz from our board to come forward and talk to us about the Angel Project.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend.
This is one of my favorite hangings at home that I have for Thanksgiving. Count not the blessings you have received, but the blessings you have shared. And that's what Angel Project's all about, sharing with 40 of our South Bay neighbors who are a little stressed this holiday season and need a little holiday cheer. And that's where we angels come in and supply them with gift cards. We do it in November. and finish up by the beginning of December so they have time to shop, for each other, which is what they love to do. So I'll be at the tree afterwards. You can give by check, credit card, cash is always good. I don't take Bitcoin, but other than that, and if you stream, call into the office. Doris would gladly, eagerly take your donation. We're going to stop things on Giving Tuesday, which is December 3rd, so crunch time, you guys. I know you always come forward for these people, so gratitude from my heart to yours. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness, and enter into his courts with praise. So with thanksgiving on our heart, let us open ourselves to the idea of giving thanks. I know that there is this giving power and presence that is within me, without me, within everyone in the sound of my voice. And I know this giving presence is an eternal giving presence, and that we can never outdo the givingness of God. And so as I step into this moment, I know that I can give, and I can give blessings. I can give the blessings to all that I know, to all of the good things that come into my life and into my consciousness. And so in this wonderful blessing time, I remember those who are in hospital at this time or ill. I remember those who are wearing the uniform and are serving far from home. I remember those who are feeling keenly the loss of someone dear to them. And I am remembering all of those who feel lack and limitation during this holiday time. This is a glorious time. And so let us all send our blessings with all of the energy of our consciousness to all of those we love, whether they're near or far. And let us know that the voice of givingness also flows. It's eternal. And everything that we give, from blessings to goods to our own life's energy, comes back to us, pressed down and overflowing. This is the message of thanksgiving. So as we stand in the courts of praise, let us know that this is a thanksgiving in our heart, no matter where we are and who we are. And I say with such gratitude, and I invite those in my voice to agree and say, and so it is.
Thank you so much, Reverend Catherine. How's everyone doing this Thanksgiving? Good. Great. I love it. Blessed, yes. We have a little practice that we're going to invite you into today. You received your program, and within your program was a sheet of paper, and you got a pen. You're all ready to go, right? And so this is for our gratitude practice today. And the gratitude practice, I think, is going to be really fun. So you're writing down what you're grateful for, but it's not just what you're grateful for that you already can see in your life. You know, like, yes, those things too, like the things that you already can see. But what's going to happen here is you also got an envelope. And you're gonna put your address on, your name and address on the front of that envelope, and we're gonna put your gratitude in that envelope, and we're gonna mail it back to you before next Thanksgiving, like a year from now, right? And so you're gonna put what you're grateful for today that you already can see and feel, but you're also gonna put what you're grateful for anticipating manifestation and demonstration in 2025, right? Like let's say you're wanting a new partner, right? Like a new relationship, and you're going to be like, I am so grateful for my new partner, right? Or let's say you're wanting to have an expanded abundance in your life. You're going to write, I am so grateful for all this abundance I have in my life. Whatever it is for you, you're going to write down. So two things. One, what you're grateful for that already exists in your life. And two, what you're grateful for in anticipation of the good, knowing that the universe always says yes. So when we do spiritual mind treatment, we say thanks in there because we know it's already done. So you're going to say thanks, knowing that if you have this thing that you are claiming for yourself, that the universe is saying yes right back to you. So you're going to say thanks right now, knowing that it's already done. Yes? All right, so we're going to take a few minutes. If you're at home watching online, you can also pull out a pen and some paper and do the same thing where you are. And if you want to participate in this whole thing, you could, if you're able to come to the center, you could bring it to the center next time you're here and put it in an envelope and put your address on there, and we'll include you. And then if you're not able to get to the center, you could always email it to us, and we'll still find a way to mail it to you. How about that? So everyone can be included. So much to be grateful for. Keep my mic on, gentlemen, if you would. I'm a minister. I'm always wanting to talk. I love feeling all the gratitude flowing in the room here. So much to be grateful for. So just take another minute or so, and then we'll come back. We'll have some music, and I'll give a talk. We'll have some more music. When you're finished, just fold it up, put it in the envelope, put your name and address on the front, and then the ushers are going to come around with baskets and collect them from you so that we can mail them back to you. So ushers, you might want to come forward now and get yourselves in place and get ready to walk down those aisles. Who's our usher for this side over here? We got Fred over there. Who's our usher for this side over here? Or someone will just launch into service. There you go. There you go. See? All right. So just give them another minute there, Catherine, and then we'll go down the aisles. So 30 more seconds, and the ushers will be coming through to collect them. Put the pens in baskets too, please. Yes. Got to get those pens back. And you can pass them down the row as well, and that way they'll be at the end of the row waiting. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's a good problem to have, right? You have so much you can't even fit it on a page. I love it. All right, I see some more back there. I see some more people getting ready with theirs. There's some to your right there, Fred. Some to your right there. There we go. Linda's got it. Linda's got it. I love the way people are springing forth into service to help us collect these. That's beautiful. All right, so let's wrap this up. Please put them in. If you somehow didn't get yours in yet, you can put it in at the end of the service. We'll still do it. We'll still mail it back to you. So let's wrap this up. Final people, put your hand up. We'll get yours, and then we're going to complete this process. Love it. Gratitude is so powerful. All right, thank you so much. So let's, ushers, you are complete now. You can take those out to the lobby and give them to Doris. And anyone who still has yours, you can just turn it into Doris at the end of the service, and we'll be good to go. Thank you so much. Let's give some hand to all of the ushers and those that just helped. Thank you so much. And Carla, we're going to call you forward to bring us some music. Let's give some love to Carla Dominguez here. Yes.
Good afternoon. So I chose this song. It's called Gratefully, and the chorus is pretty contagious. So if you want to chime in, I totally love it. Anybody who's heard me sing before, I love audience participation. So whenever you're ready. Every morning I wake up with the sun on my face. No illusion, no clouds, no obstacles stand in my way. I'm just so grateful to be alive this moment, this day. There is no way I can lose when I decide to choose to live my best life gratefully. I will be grateful until the sun and stars don't shine. I will be grateful as an example for mankind. I will be grateful. I don't think anyone will mind if I live my best life gratefully. Every morning I wake up with the sun on my face. I find my focus, I set my course, and I run this human race. I'm determined that I will either win or place. There is no way I can lose when I decide to choose to live my best life gratefully. Here's where you can help. I will be grateful until the sun and stars don't shine. I will be grateful for an example for mankind. I will be grateful. I don't think anyone will mind if I live my best life gratefully. I will be grateful until the sun and stars don't shine. I will be grateful as an example for mankind. I will be grateful. I don't think anyone will mind if I live my best life gratefully. If I live my best life, if I live my best life, if I live my best life gratefully. Can you say, I live my best life gratefully. I live my best life gratefully.
Thank you. I'm grateful for all of you, really. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla Dominguez. I love it. We have some really wonderful, talented musicians here at the center, and I'm so grateful. You know what the thing is that I am the most grateful for this Thanksgiving? Do you know what I'm most grateful for? Who can guess what I'm most grateful for this Thanksgiving? Who says that? You are absolutely right. I knew. See, there's only one mind. See, you know, you think like of the million things I could be grateful for that no one would guess, but immediately, right? People know what I'm talking about because there's only one mind. That's what I am truly, truly, truly. I'm not just trying to flatter you all. But you know, Jan's welcome for me to flatter. But truly, the thing I am most grateful for is all of you in this community and what this move to Redondo Beach and serving here as your senior minister has been and continues to be and is going to be. I just feel so grateful. You know, it's a divine unfolding. You know, it's like I knew it was going to be good. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said yes, right? like I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. But that's the way God works in our lives. That's the way Spirit works. That's the way this universe works, you know. We have an idea, and that's why sometimes at the end of the prayer we say this or something better, right? We're claiming something. We say this or something better because we have to realize that our human mind can't even fathom the good that Spirit is trying to do through us and as us and for us in our lives. So we have to say this or something better because if we don't, then we're just limited to what the human mind can conceive of, right? And this universe has so much for us. This universe wants to be so much through you and me, right? Because we're divine expressions of that one. They say that Ernest Holmes was reading this book called The Life Divine by Sri Aurobindo as the last book that he was reading before he passed on. And I read that book. I might have shared that with you all once before. I got trapped into reading that book. I'll be in Kingdom 1 consciousness right now, you know, victim consciousness. They trapped me into reading that book. No, I heard that Ernest Holmes read it, so I thought, I'll read this book. I had no idea that the book was 1,100 pages long because I had it on Kindle, so I didn't see how, I couldn't see how thick it was. And I started reading this book, and I was reading, and Kindle will tell you how far along you are in the book. Well, I did a lot of reading, and it still said 1%. You are 1% complete. But anyway, in this book, Sri Aurobindo talks about how God delights in being you and me. God delights in being you. Like God is having a good old time being you and being me. Why do you think that we got created so diversely, so uniquely, right? We got created so diversely and so uniquely because the divine is having a good old time. It's like, oh, well, if I just got to be Gregory Toole, that would be just boring. I mean, that's exciting, but only Gregory Toole? So it's like, oh, I want to be Reverend Catherine, and I want to be Dr. Moira, and I want to be Reverend Kathy, and I want to be Maureen. I want to be Jim. I want to have some fun through Jim, being Jim. I want to have some fun being Laura. The divine delights in being us. We're a divine emanation of that one. And so this is why gratitude to me is so beautiful. Gratitude to me is so beautiful because if we really see life rightly, we could have nothing but gratitude, right? If we really see that the universe has given us everything and ours is simply to accept it and to claim it, how could we be in anything but gratitude? Right? If someone came to your door today and said, this is no joke, and they showed you, they said it did enough to convince you that it was really real, and they came to your door today and said, anything you want, I will bring it to you right now. You know, anything you want in the whole wide world. You would be like so grateful and in such tears that this person is being so kind to you and so loving to you, right? If they said, you name it, it's yours. Whatever you want, it's yours. You have any problems or anything like that? I'll whatever it takes, I'll make sure that those go away. We would be so grateful, right? But the beauty is, this is the life that we're already living. The life that we're already living is that the universe, God, the divine life, has already said yes to us in the greatest way that we could ever imagine. This is the basis of the teaching of science of mind. The basis of the teaching of science of mind is you don't have to beg and beseech about your good. You don't have to say, please, God, can I have this? Because God has already given it to you. So really, it's not that God has withheld anything, or the universe or life has withheld anything from us. It's that we have not yet, to this day, if we don't have something, we have just not chosen to accept that into our lives. We have just not yet chosen to claim that for ourselves. Is this the part where I dance? I hear some music. I hear some music playing. Usually when I hear music, I start dancing, so, you know. But doesn't that engender gratitude in you when you see life truly as it is, right? How can we be anything other than grateful knowing that? And then, how about this? This is the one for me that really allows me to stay in gratitude all the time. When I realize that everything in my life, every experience that I am having, everything is designed for my upliftment, for my spiritual evolution, for my growth, for my expansion, for my stepping into the greater good, when I realize that everything is designed for that, and I see life as it really is, I'm in just such gratitude. Right? That means when something happens that we don't like, or something happens that is not to our liking, or something happens that we say, why this, why me? Someone's going to say to me, that's hard. I'm waiting for it. It's not going to happen? Okay, I love it. I love it if it's not going to happen. But we could actually be in gratitude about those things that are happening and say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Something good must be about to happen that I don't even know what it is yet. Because I sure wasn't expecting this. I sure wasn't expecting this thing to turn out this way. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All the things that are showing up in our life, we say all things work together for good, even if we can't see how this could possibly be for our good. So when we start to see things clearly, we start to see things as they truly are, we can be in gratitude all the time, even when it doesn't seem to be working out, even when it doesn't seem to be going the way we want it, because we're seeing it rightly. There's a scripture about seeing through a glass darkly, right? Which means we're not seeing things clearly, right? If we see through a glass darkly, yeah, everything looks bad, right? But the moment we begin to see life the way it really is, the moment we begin to see that even that is working for my good, even that is leading me to my greater evolution, now we can just be in gratitude. Earlier today, I was sitting in my office, and, because we had the service today, there were lots more people around the office, and I was sitting there, and I was I do a little recording on Wednesdays from my office that I do on Facebook, And I was in there about to do this, and I heard all these voices outside my door, and I'm like, you know, the universe revolves around me, of course. So I'm like, don't they know that I am about to record this? Of course, how could they know? But the universe revolves around me, so I'm like, don't they know? And I was like going into that mode of like I wish, and then I caught myself. Because actually the little talk I was about to give was also on gratitude. I caught myself. And I said, you know, there's a whole other way to look at this. And I began to see a whole other way of looking at it, and I began to be filled with gratitude. And I began to say, wow, I work in a place where there's such bubbly conversation. People were laughing. People were having a good time. It was such joyful energy that was all around me. And yet before I was seeing it rightly, I was in the space of complaining and getting grouchy and being like, okay, I'm going to go out there and say, hey, can you all be a little quiet? When we see things truly as they are. The title of the talk today is Grateful for It All. How many of you are grateful for it all? All right, we got some serious science of mind students in here. Few people say, well, I don't know about all of it. I got a few things over here. But when we truly see life correctly, truly in the highest spiritual sense, we can be grateful for it all. One of the ways that I know this is through hindsight. You know, they say hindsight is 20/20, right? In hindsight, I look back at my life and everything fits beautifully. In hindsight, it's like, oh my goodness, if this wouldn't have happened, even though I didn't like it at the time, if this thing wouldn't have happened, then this other thing wouldn't have happened, which means this other thing wouldn't have happened, which means this other thing, which means I wouldn't be standing right here today doing what I'm doing and loving it. It all had to happen. There's a divine order to this life that we're living here. There's a beautiful divine order to it. And we start to work against that divine order when we go into resistance and we go into our humanness and we go into our judgment. And then we can be like me, like I was a little earlier today. We can be in the space of grouchiness and unhappiness and all of that when all around us is joy, when all around us is goodness. That was truly a moment I had today, you know, and it was beautiful to flip it, right? To be like, wait. Listen, are you really listening? There's all these joyful voices outside of your door. So part of living this teaching, the science of mind, is to be able to start seeing things as they truly are, in the highest sense. And when we start to look, what happens when we start to look for the good? You see it, you find it, right? When you start to look for the good. So once we start to realize how that everything works together for my good, we start to look and say, okay, all right, I'm game. I don't know how this is working for my good, but I know it is. And we start to look for the good. And the moment you start to look for the good, you start to see the good. You start to find the good. Works the other way too, by the way. The moment you start to look for, oh boy, people are out to get me, and people are this, and people are that, and but you start to see that everywhere. So the invitation from me this day, as we go into Thanksgiving, right, is to really look for the good, to really realize and see life through the clearest glass. Rather than looking through a glass darkly, we're looking through the clearest glass, and we're seeing life so clearly. We're seeing how sweet and how good life is. Let me give you one more example before I close, which is some of us, my family's 3,000 miles away, so my family of origin, so I'm going to sit back and just talk to them on the phone. But some of you will go and be in person with your families, which is a beautiful thing, right? So what I invite you to do, because many people have asked, like, what do you do? You just ask, well, there's this one family member, you know, oh, I'm not looking forward to that. They're going to do this and they're going to. What if you could see this very clearly? What if there's only two things that you could do that would allow you to have this most beautiful experience with your family no matter what anyone else is doing? Would you want to know what those are? The first one is just have one intention. I'm going to go there, and I'm just going to love everyone. I'm just going to love them just as they are. I'm not going to try to get them to change. I'm not going to try to get them to have a different opinion. I'm not going to get them to try to treat me differently. I'm just going to love them just as they are right now, unconditionally. Someone said, we don't know if Jesus' message of unconditional love works or not because no one's ever tried it. That was supposed to be really funny, but only a few of you chuckled. Where's my, guys, you don't have that laughter track up. Just go home with the only intention. We go home with all these like, oh boy, if they'd say this to me this time, what's my comeback gonna be? You know, or I sure hope they don't do this or treat me like a kid anymore or treat me like they, what if all you're there to do, because you're on a spiritual journey here, just like me, and what if your only purpose there is to be the one who's holding that high spiritual high watch, you know, because you're on the spiritual path here. They may not be, right? So what if your only task is to be the presence of love? I'm just going to love everyone. Then you'll be seeing through the glass rightly. You'll be seeing things as they are. These are just divine beings having their experience. They're where they are, just like you are where you are, and I am where I am. So just go home and have your only intention. Get rid of all the rest of the intentions. Like I want to look good, or I want to impress, or I want to have them be like this, or I want to have them respond to me this way. Let go of all that and just say the only thing I want to do is I just want to love every person. And then the second thing that I want to offer about that is go with the spirit of gratitude. Go with the spirit of gratitude. Find what there is to be grateful while you're with your family. Like, wow, I love that this closeness that we have that is so unique to family. There is nothing else like the experience of family. So I'm just going to be grateful that I have family to get together with, that I have family to spend time with. I'm going to be grateful for what these folks bring to my life. So an intention of unconditional love, and just find all there is to be grateful for that visit. I am 100% certain that there is so much for each one of us to be grateful for in our families. And some of us have families where there's not even an issue, right? Some of us are just so excited because our families are just exactly what we want them to be. Most of us, that's not quite true. Most of us have someone or something about our family that we kind of are like, oh boy, I hope that doesn't happen. But we just go loving everyone and being in gratitude for the good. And as we see the good and we're in gratitude for the good, we magnify the good, and you'll come back here and say, oh my God, it was the most amazing experience with my family ever. It will be. Thank you so much for listening today. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are so kind. You are so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Carla Dominguez is going to come forward with some more music. And you got anyone else? Is anyone else singing with you this time? Not on this one. All right. Well, you're perfect just as you are.
Unless you want to join me.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll join you. What are we singing here? I probably don't even know the song.
Yeah, I just learned.
You're going to teach me the song right now?
Or you can maybe just do some hand gestures.
Okay, I'll do hand gestures, I'll dance.
Because this song is called The Gift of Today.
The Gift of Today.
Yeah.
Catherine, you want to come up and help too?
Sure, come on.
You said you wanted to sing earlier, so. I'll do hand signals, you make faces.
I just love this impromptu stuff. This is perfect. Can't hear it.
Here I stand, my life in my hand. The gift of today beckons to me. It's up to me what it will be. I will brighten the day of a stranger. I can sing through my own clouds and rain. I can stay on this track and only look back to cherish the memories we've made. That's the gift. I've been given the gift of today. From the day of my birth, with this time here on earth, the gift of today opens to me. When I look inside, I realize I can brighten the day of a stranger. I can sing through my own clouds and rain. I can stay on this track and only look back to cherish the memories we've made. That's the gift. I've been given the gift of today. Too many tomorrows will hold their own sorrows, leaving us feeling heavy with pain as we honor with tears losing loved ones so dear. Let's embrace the gift of today. While we can brighten the day of a stranger, we can sing through our own clouds and rain. We can stay on this track and only look back to cherish the memories we've made. That's the gift. We've been given the gift of today.
Thank you. That was great. Thank you. The gift of today. You are a gift. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Wow, you see, Catherine and I were so helpful, weren't we? Thank you so much, Carla. I love those impromptu things too. I love improv, yeah. Well, speaking of gratitude, we have so much to be grateful for in the blessings we've been given, and what a blessing it is to share our blessings. And so we invite you to share what you're able to today for all the great things that this center is stepping into and expanding into. And thank you for the ways that you give. Here, speaking of ways that you give, so many ways you can give. You can text to that phone number right there, and it's so easy. You just put the amount, text that number and put the amount that you want to give, and it'll come right to the center. You can also go directly to the website, redondocsl.org/donate. Or if you're fancy, you can take a picture with your phone of that QR code right up there on the right, and you just put that on there, and a little website will pop up, and you click that, and you can give right there from your phone. Aren't we getting fancy? Thank you so much. Let's do our affirmation here as you hold your hand and hold your gift in your hand or to your heart, or hold your hands to your heart if you're giving online. Those of you online, we welcome your gifts as well, and we thank you for your gifts. So let's say our affirmation together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. I rejoice in the sharing of my good, and I release my gift with love. And so it is. Yes.
Now we have a song.
Now we have a song. Are you singing?
For the glories of the sky, which from
stars of light. Lord of all, to you we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. For the joy of human love, brother, sister, parent, child, friends on earth and friends above, for all gentle thoughts and mild, Lord of all, to you we raise this our hymn of grateful praise. Here we go.
Reverend Mary Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful song that is, and what a beautiful voice that you have. Well, let's stand and let's do a gratitude prayer of our own of ways, which is let's go back to what you wrote down on the paper. Remember a little earlier you wrote down on the paper there? Let's do some prayer to affirm that, to declare that, to claim that, to accept that, to welcome that into our life, that which is not physically appearing yet, but that you wrote down. I am grateful knowing that it is on the way. So let's say together, there's only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. As such, I speak my word. Okay, let's put your name in there. So you're going to say, I'm going to say, I, Gregory Toole, speak my word. All right, so you're going to do that. You're going to put your name in there. Beautiful. And now we're going to speak our word. All right, we're going to do. It's going to be kind of like a chamber of prayer. Everyone's going to be talking at the same time. All right. So you're going to speak your word. I now claim this. I accept this. I welcome this. I embrace this. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. I now accept and claim all the abundance that the universe has to offer me, all of this goodness of love, of joy, of peace, of harmony in my life, of goodness, so much goodness in my life. Who's that last person going to be talking now? And then we give thanks. I now give thanks that it is so. I know that this creative medium is seizing upon my word right now. It's making it manifest. So it's already done. And so it is. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. You all are such good prayers. I love it. I feel the consciousness from all the way up here. So if you're comfortable, I will invite you to join hands with your neighbor, and we'll sing the peace song. I invite the ministers and practitioners to come up on the stage here with me. Got Dr. Moira up here. Got Reverend Kathy up here, Reverend Catherine. Got practitioner Annie up here, practitioner Monica, practitioner Mark.